Okay, that was pretty something, but now we return with more Xenoblade XD. This is part 27, and I've gotten plenty more missions done, but there's going to be more. A lot more, I swear. So for this next mission, we're going to head straight in, because it's now time to tackle the other two affinity missions, because we got one new ally, but we need another.
About that.
And it's right here. We can't have Doug in our party, so let's begin with Soldiers of the Harriers.
Yo, Elma. Good timing. I just got a juicy tip. Care to get in on it?
That's all right.
What, seriously? Don't you even want to hear what it is first?
Something tells me if it was that juicy, you wouldn't be approaching me about it like this.
Oh, come on. You make me sound like a con man. You could at least feign interest, you know? Common courtesy and all that?
Ah, common courtesy. You mean back on Earth?
Yeah, I know we're on Mira now and all, but still.
All right, Doug, all right. Let's hear it.
That's more like it. Meet me in back of the diner in the industrial district, okay? Fewer ears there, you know?
Alright, we need to approach him and something of a tasty tale. Let's join him on an engine hunt. Well, who's to say I'm not? Let's head for the diner.
Guess what?
Alright, Doug, I'm here. Can we get started now?
Sorry for all the cloak and dagger business. I'd tell you over a drink inside, but you never know who's listening.
It's fine.
Here, look at this. See this location? Apparently, it's become home to a pack of very dangerous indigens.
That's not good. That's a Frontier Nav probe site. If they damage the probe, it'll make it harder to collect Moranium.
Bingo. And check out how much old Handlebar Stash is offering to make sure that doesn't happen.
What the what? I've never seen such a high reward before.
He's obviously thinking this mission will require 10 teams or more.
Ah, so that's why. Bummer. It's a way smaller number when you split it 10 ways.
But it seems the job isn't public yet. A particularly ambitious team could swoop in and take the whole thing for themselves. Assuming they lived, that is. How did you get this info anyway?
Sorry, I can't tell you that. Suffice to say, someone at HQ is not very good at poker.
Some secret. You just basically told us.
Okay, well, whatever. It's still a juicy tip, ain't it? But even I'm not crazy enough to try it alone, which is why I immediately thought of you guys. So, what do you think?
Any thoughts?
Why not? Let's negotiate.
Actually, if you consider the firepower we bring, that sounds about fair.
Now hold on a minute. Don't forget who found the job in the first place. Look, how about I don't charge for the tip and we split it 50-50, okay? Right. Now that that's settled, let's head out before my team gets suspicious. This one's just me and you guys.
That's very reassuring. Well, I'm bringing along Alexa, because why not? Now, for this mission, we need to head to Sylvalum. And we need to head right here. And for this, we have to head to Sylvalum Sand Sprint Slope. Or is that how it sounds like? I gotta get a new headset. Or two. Maybe three. Nah. Just something that's considered acceptable.
Here comes bad news.
Oh, I'm not dealing with that. Okay, so we finally made it. This has to be it, isn't it?
That reward's starting to sound less crazy now that I see all of them.
Well, may as well get started.
It's probably for the best.
Like they saw us. Everyone with me! Melee! I've been waiting to lash out!
Time to punch, punch, punch.
Furious blast! Open over!
Eat this.
Along! Who wants the next dance?
Alright, I'm getting down.
Now we're talking. Who's in
Never
here?
seen my backside! I've been waiting to lash out! Tornado blast!
Let's bring more pain.
Now close in and clean up! Rising blade! So long! Who wants the next dance? Samurai shot now to Rising blade!
And that's done. Good work, guys. That was fast.
That takes care of this area. But I'm reading more up ahead.
We'll head there next.
Makes a good point. Get on my gun. Get on my skull. And I think, yeah, Doug, we're gonna honestly need you for this job. Even though I don't want to admit it.
Sure, you can do this the hard way. I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Break out those guns!
Breaking them out.
Furious
I was
blast!
gonna lay into him anyway.
Great, I get flown off.
That felt good. Now's your chance to weaken.
No messing around, moving close.
No messing around.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
With pleasure.
I've been waiting to lash out.
This is gonna hurt. Got it. Attack at
Going
range.
to the
Let's
ground.
clean up.
Got him in sight.
With pleasure.
Furious blast! Rising blade!
Cripple him further. That's
This will bring
Harriers.
them to that
I'm not worried about that.
Let's go.
waiting to lash out. Magnum edge. Assault hammer. Rising blade. Rising blade.
Come on.
A little Harrier
Samurai
hospitality.
soul. Defensive stance. Tornado blade.
This is gonna hurt.
Tornado blade.
Got it.
Target locked.
Attack at range.
You're
Let's
far
clean
out.
up.
Move in and do some damage.
I was gonna lay into him
Furious
anyway.
blast. Rising blade.
Hits it. Move it.
Yeah. No letting up. That did the trick. Now close it and clean up. Staggered me.
I hate getting staggered.
Tornado blade. Yeah.
Now I'm mad.
Rising blade. Nail it. Break out the sword hammer. Staggered me. Furious blast. I've been waiting to lash out. Magnum rising blade. Tornado blade. Nail it. Samurai sword. Furious blast. Rising blade.
This is gonna hurt.
Tornado blade. That did the trick. Clean up.
Now it's my turn.
Tornado blade.
Harrier hospitality. Somehow I managed to get even tougher.
That's the end of that situation. That's the end of that situation. Seriously. What a pain in the butt that was. But without further ado, we made progress. So this must be it, huh? Alright.
I'd say we found the pack leader.
Take him down and the rest should scatter. Let's do it.
Guess there doesn't seem to be a choice on that
Do this
one.
the hard way.
Need to get too close. Got it in sight. Fire!
Nice.
This is gonna
Some
hurt.
damage.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Gotcha.
Magnum edge. Furious blast.
Open up my shell.
Rising flame. Scary
And you're done. Have a nice day.
Got it.
That should disrupt the pack hierarchy. The stragglers should be easy to mop up.
Something wrong?
No.
Glad you agree.
But someone did not.
Doug!
I think we're done here. I'll go on ahead. See you back in town, yeah?
Let's head back. Doug, what were you thinking, man? Seriously.
Hear me out.
All right, Doug, I want me some answers. Why did you do that?
So guess what? They just posted that job. You should have seen Vandam's face when I told him it was already done. Ha!
All according to plan, huh?
I told him half the reward goes to you. And they all lived happily ever after. What? You still upset about those little whelps?
No, it's... I get it. We need that spot safe for developmental reasons.
But...
But after when it was over, you had this look on your face. I could tell something was bothering you.
nothing gets past you, does it?
So you're making good on his debts?
Yep. Let's just say my old man knew how to live it up. He racked up a fortune in IOUs before he suddenly kicked the bucket. I was hardly old enough to work when it happened. Barely scraped by.
But surely you're under no obligation to pay his debts.
Not legally, no. But all those people were left hanging, so...
So you took on dangerous jobs.
High risk, high pay? I was your man.
It was a noble gesture on your part.
If you actually believe that, then you're as crazy as I am.
But wait. Now all those people are...
Yep, gone. Along with the rest of Earth.
Then why are you still doing it?
Well, the truth is, I'm saving up money to build them a giant gravesite. A memorial, I guess. A bit morbid, I know.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Anyway, that was a good day's work. Catch you all later.
Hey!
What is it, Lindley?
He didn't pay the bill for his coffee!
Generous to a fault. Emphasis on the fault.
Of course he would not pay the bill. Yeesh. At least that's done. We learned the Photon Saber Art Phenomenon. Well, at least Gwen's now 3 stars. Thank God for that.
Hey!
Another job well done, I must say. So, well, when's the next affinity mission? Well, that's not until later after Chapter 9. This one's not until after Chapter 9. And this one, probably Chapter 10. Oh yeah, the Outfitter's hangar must not be in use. Then there's also this. The King of Fear, which we'll probably be doing until we're much stronger. Then there's also the Prone Sweep. That's way later. Boom in business. Thinking makes it so. We'll make sure we get the flight module. That's a promise. That one completes Chapter 11. And then we gotta complete the Great Divide. And we'll also take care of that too. But time to head back in. 2 peas in the pod here. Fathers and sons. Prospective partners, which we'll take care of. And now we're about to get started with Nagi's time. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so for this to work, let's switch up our members. Len, you're needed. Time to get started with this mission. Nagi's time.
Someone here to visit.
Is this about a new mission?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Commander? You don't sound like your usual self.
If Mustache Friend have troubles, maybe Tatsu can help.
Right. We're alone here, yeah? Just your team?
Yes, just who you see here.
Okay, then. This mission is sensitive stuff. Need to know for your ears only, etc. Alright?
What is it? Did something happen?
I won't beat around the bush. Nagi's gone missing. It's been 6 hours since we lost contact. He was out inspecting the Lifehold remains we found in Primordia.
Wait a sec. He did not go out there alone.
He had a team of Harriers escorting him. Their last transmission was in combat with the Ganglion, and then nothing. Which I'm sure you'll agree does not bode well.
At the same time, we don't want to jump to any conclusions, especially ones that could start a panic.
Yeah, agree.
It could, yeah. So much of what we got going on depends on him.
We need to resolve this before anyone finds out he's gone.
Look, I'll do my best to keep this under wraps while you check it out. But we need you to hurry. Find him.
Understood. We'll leave right away.
Yeah, we need to find out. We'll have to head to North Point Beach. Once that's done, then we'll move on to prospective partners, and then finally the next mission, Chapter 9 itself. And it's right around here. Let's go. The good news is that we won't have to wait that long. We need to find out what's up. Alright, Oh no!
This is where Secretary Nagi's last transmission came from.
Right. His escort team had arrived, and they were engaged with the Ganglion here.
But Tatsu not see anyone.
Elma, I'm picking up a residual heat signal. This battle must have went down recently. The signal just spiked. What the heck is going on?
Let's go find out.
Yeah. We're gonna have to. Speaking of which, return to Scout. And it's right around here. Oh no. Nagi!
Is this all you, sir?
It wasn't enough to save them. I lost soldiers. Good ones.
Those Harriers were your escorts, sir. Keeping you alive was their mission. I'm sure they have no regrets.
He never would have let this happen.
With respect, comparing yourself to those who are no longer with us won't get you anywhere, sir.
But Tatsu is glad Secretary is safe. Team Tatsu should hurry and tell Mustache Man.
I suppose you're right. Do me a favor. Head back to the city and file a report on all this.
You're not coming with us, sir?
There's something I need to do first.
Sir. It's nice to be reminded we've got a leader worthy of the position.
I'll hang on to these until you're all revived. Until then, rest well, soldiers.
He survived, but there were many others who were not. We learned the longsword art, True Stream Edge. And Nagi has joined our party. He's a duelist, and he wields also Blossom Dance. And how fitting he's at level 39. Nagi, your strength will always be needed. Nice, the blade barracks are down to 35%. Nice. But this means I gotta work to build up your affinity. Reporting for duty. This requires 3 stars. Yes, we'll now be moving on to the next mission. Prospective Partners. And who'd have thought? Not the gear. I'm already at over 2 million. Now I could basically get this. Having that is going to definitely help us out. Yep. Ooh, and I'm maxing it out. Alright, time for us to handle the next affinity mission. Prospective part. Oh, wait. Survey 14% of the planet Mira. Wait, why? Oh, right, I forgot. You have to complete Chapter 9. Well, Let's finally get started on it anyway. Oh yeah, Nagi can't join our party. Sorry, dude, but I tried. But we could also always... Yeah, have Alexa join. Alexa will make things easy for us. Alright, now let's begin. This is Chapter 9, Warriors of Wroth.
What should I whip up today?
Something stir-fried.
That is a great idea!
Lindley, sometimes Tatsu wonder if Tatsu is too cute, too adorable.
Oh yeah?
As leader of Blade Team, Tatsu need cool and tough image.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Is Lindley even listening to Tatsu?
What? Sure I am. Hey, what if you got a tan? A little color could do wonders for your image. In fact, I've got the perfect lotion for you. I'll even help you apply it.
Well, that, okay, if Lindley insists. Wow, thank you, Lindley. Tanning oil smells so sweet, and is a bit sticky.
Tanning oil? That's just plain old honey. It's the crucial step for a perfect chicken sauté, the honey marinade.
Lindley, Tatsu not chicken, Tatsu is Tatsu!
Oh, right. How could I forget?
Lindley is not funny, Tatsu is not laughing!
Okay, folks. Hope you're hungry.
Now that hit the spot.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, sir. I figured someone might show up unannounced, so I made a little extra this time.
Great! Then I'll just show up for random meals as I please.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, good news first. Some Pathfinders detected another piece of the Lifehold.
Yes! Is it the core?
Woohoo! Tatsu do dance of discovery!
We don't know what it is, which is why we need you to check it out ASAP. The coordinates we have for it are up north of New LA, in Sylvalum.
One sec. Sylvalum? Correct me if I'm wrong, but, didn't we just detect signs of a ganglion presence there?
That's the bad news. Which is why I'm only asking our top combat units to take this on.
Understood. Consider it done, Commander. We'll get started immediately.
Was hoping you'd say that. I talked to Lau's team as well, by the way. They're already en route. You'll rendezvous with them here. Good luck.
A piece of the Lifehold has been found in Sylvalum. Rendezvous with Lau and investigate.
I just pray this is the peace we need. There's not much time left.
Of course there isn't. We're running out of time. We're gonna need the whole crew for this job. Yep.
As for Blake,
It's gonna get nuts. I need to level up Granada even further. Level 4. Yeah, all products have been upgraded with battle trades. But in order for us to make sure we have it at max, I gotta raise it up. All our gear is upgraded, so then what? Not yet. Yeah, level 55. I'm at 35 for now. Not that one. Yeah, but I gotta reach level 40. Fine, we'll at least make sure we can get her gear up to speed. Uh-huh. Yeah. Gotta make sure she's up to speed because her defenses can be very bad. Come on. Valor stabilizers. Alright, that should do it. I'll have to work to make sure everyone gets the best gear. For this to work, we need to enter here. Let us head to Seabird's Beak. Looks like we're already entered into Sylvalum. Not that it matters because we've already went there anyway.
Wow!
Hey.
You can't be serious. Your entire team? Gone?
Dead. Killed by Ganglion. And it's all my fault.
If only we'd gotten here sooner.
What? You think you could have stopped it? What's it matter anyway? We can just bring them all back once we find the Lifehold, right?
Hey, Lau.
Look at us. The chosen few. All those people we left on Earth. They never had a chance. But us, we can be reborn. We get as many damn chances as we want.
If we find the core. Without that, there's no chance. For any of us. Look, we can talk later. For now, we need to get you back to the city. Let's regroup there so we can get you patched up.
No way. What if it turns out to be the core and the Ganglion get to it first? You can't let that happen.
We can't just leave you here, Lau.
You can and you will. I'll be fine until the Reclaimers can get here.
Still...
I'm sending you all the intel we have. It's further north from here. Sorry I can't help. It's up to you now.
Don't worry. We can handle it. Let's get moving. With luck, we can secure the Lifehold before the Ganglion know we're here.
Lynn,
Yeah?
Maybe you should sit this one out. The place is crawling with ganglion.
That's why I'm going. Exactly why. I'm part of a team, and we have a job to do. If it's going to be dangerous, that's all the more reason for us to stick together. And I'm a lot more capable than you think, Lau. But I know you're trying to look out for me, and I appreciate it.
It's not like they'll be killed. They'll just lose their mims is all. What's it matter anyway?
Something ain't right. I just know it.
Looks like we don't have a choice. Everyone with me!
Fine, you want to fight? Let's go. I know. I'm doing my best.
I feel sharper than ever.
Hit him again for me!
Now to finish the job.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Good. Now let's head this way. Judging by this, it is in the Shivering Sands. We will head to FN Site 401. Is this it?
Is this the spot? That's weird.
Tatsu don't see anything.
Lynn, go ahead and double-check the coordinates, would you?
Right.
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't tell me.
Elma! I'm picking up multiple incoming heat signatures. We're surrounded.
We've been tricked.
Lower your weapons, humans.
Haven't seen this species before.
Look at cute kitty! Here, kitty, kitty!
Shut up, they'll hear.
Your first time laying eyes on the proud people of Wroth? Surrender, humans. We have you surrounded. If you put away your weapons and comply, you will be treated with the respect that warriors of your caliber deserve.
Do as they say, everyone. We don't have a choice.
Luxar's conniving has served them to us on a platter, which only makes the task all the less palatable.
Elma?
Don't worry. I'm in charge here. My subordinates are of no use to you. I ask that you let them go.
Unfortunately, that is not my decision to make. We are mercenaries. We do as our patron bids. I am to deliver all of you to the Ganglion stronghold.
I thought the Ganglion wanted all humans eradicated. Why take us captive?
An excellent question. The Ganglion are indeed terrified of your species. However, this fear is only of your natural form.
Our real bodies? But why? Why would they fear our real bodies?
This I do not know. If I did, I would gladly lay their wretched plans bare.
Prince Jiarg?
Luxar never ordered us to keep his secrets, only to remember his precious title. Take them away.
Luxar? Is that the Ganglion leader? Wait! First I have a question. How has a noble species such as yours allowed itself to be reduced to such disgrace?
What?
The Ganglion have committed unspeakable acts all across this planet. Surely you must know that. They kill without cause or mercy. Why would you serve such scoundrels? Why sink so low?
Mind your tone, human. Who are you to judge the prince's actions? What could you possibly know of our people's struggle? Of how our homeland was torn away from us?
It's true. I cannot say I understand your plight. But humanity lost its home, just like you. And yet we chose to stand up and fight the Ganglion.
The Ganglion have bought our compliance, yes. But make no mistake, the Wrothians would never sell their pride.
Prove it then. Make a choice here that you can be proud of.
The Ganglion would have us dismiss you as uncultured savages. But I see reason in your words and strength in your bearing. Very well. We will settle this the old way. Defeat us in battle, and yes, you will also win your freedom.
Challenge accepted.
Excellent. I will grant no quarter and expect none in return. Mercy would be an insult.
But my prince, win or lose, Luxar will punish us.
Forgive me, Queen. I can suffer those villains' unjust orders no longer.
Of course, we all feel the same, my prince. But when the Ganglion hear of this...
Wroth will survive. Ours is a resilient people. We can weather this storm.
Yes, my prince. With you leading us, yes.
Then it's settled. Let the battle begin. This is the Wrothian way.
And one to be proud of.
Yes, this is our chance to prove ourselves.
Waiting to lash out.
Let's go! True Stream Edge!
Tiger runs again.
Take this! Here I come! I'm cleaning up! Help me out!
Now I'm kicking it at full power! With pleasure!
When my blade falls,
Use an aura.
Let me show you what my real power is! And that fight is done. This is the true power of overdrive!
Finally, a fight worthy of Ga Jiarg. Well met, but how will you fare when the stakes are raised? Act 2 begins. Equip yourselves as you see fit. Let the real battle begin.
Really, giant robots! And here I thought this game could not get any more interesting than that. Get on the skells! No, we're gonna fight them on their level.
Ready when you are. Engage.
Let's begin.
You wish. So long.
No, the only thing you'll beware is me making sure you end up falling hard.
Not underestimate you. Hey, hold still.
Great.
Target locked. Nothing back. You're mine.
Let's see. We fought them on the ground and showed off their real power. Yeah, eat this.
Target locked. Nice. Fire.
Really, it transforms?
Perish while my prince leaves me. You wish. I know. Fight. Let you down.
Okay, now let's begin. Now is that one done? Now we take down the other.
Melee attacks.
Yeah, but basically you're not gonna do much either way.
Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Beware. I throw as well as I swing.
Now the music just kicks in. Oh, really? I could have really lowered that volume, I think. Oh dear.
I've been waiting to lash out.
This is gonna hurt.
Where did they all come from?
Yeah, now it's invincible. Veiled in a barrier of energy.
I really need some heals.
Arcing horde!
I'm in bad shape. Somebody fix me up.
You wish.
Wait. Oh yeah, these guys.
Hold still.
Target locked. You're mine.
Let's take them all down. Yeah, we gotta destroy them.
You're mine. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Come on.
There we go.
Destroy. Move in and strike.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Now, melee attacks.
I've been waiting to lash out. They fell back.
Engage in overdrive. Target locked. You're mine. Nice.
Come on. Can't budge an inch. Why?
Come on. Got it. Now take the shot and topple them.
I'll topple him. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Nice. Yeah, but now we're going after you.
You wish.
That did the trick. Now close it. Going to the ground.
Fine.
Target locked. You're mine.
What's happening?
Oh, great.
Samurai soul.
Yes! Hit him again for me!
I can't budge an inch.
Come on, really? Stop moving around.
You wish.
Okay.
Switching to my scalp.
I am not standing down.
Target locked. You're mine. You wish.
Hypernova. Working. Let that behemoth have it.
Not yet.
Gravity flash.
Target locked. You're mine.
Boost attack.
Got it.
Build on.
Now we got this.
Hypernova.
In trouble. Heal me.
Gravity flash.
Hit him again for me!
Yeah. You're on top of us now.
This is wearing me
Let's
down.
give it a frame patch.
I'm not gonna make it.
You wish.
No need to get too close. Attack the range.
You may have walked, but it won't mean anything.
Target locked. You're mine.
Gravity flash.
You wish.
Forward.
Not back and tough. Touch me up.
Build on.
Come on.
Oh, whip.
Okay.
Target locked. Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Not back and in trouble. Heal me.
Hopefully we'll be fine.
Oh, whip. Stop forward.
Damn, this is not good.
This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
It's not over yet.
I need healing.
I should heal up first. Move in and do some damage.
Boost attack.
I hate when they stagger.
Now close in and clean up.
Fine.
This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
Go to the ground.
Sorry,
Fine, let's do this.
I promise I'll fix you up.
Rising blade. Extreme edge. That did the trick. Now close in and clean up.
We can do this.
Assault hammer.
Stop wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
Not yet.
Blade.
Whoa! Shield wall!
I'll show you one. Shadow strike.
the trick.
I'm cheating, but I don't care. Let's kick it into overdrive!
Waiting to lash out. Slash! Sorry, I'm in a bind myself. Rising blade! Tornado blade! Samurai soul! Tornado blade! That did the trick!
Now it's my turn.
And thus you fall. Absolutely worth it.
I thank you for this defeat. Our encounter has been most edifying. North of here lies a shadowy land of rock and fire. Jagged black stone, lit only by scars of boiling magma. There you will find the Ganglion stronghold. May the tides of war lift your fortunes!
That guy was not so bad, huh?
Yeah, he said they're mercenaries. Maybe we could convince them to fight for us.
Great idea, Lindley. Tatsu love kitties.
I wouldn't call them kitties to their face, small fry. They'd slice you up, brine the wedges, add a nice buttercream sauce, then...
Lindley talking way too many details.
Oh, sorry. Was I saying that out loud?
Lindley is not funny.
Hey, good news. Lao was just admitted to the maintenance center. Looks like he's gonna make it.
Really? Thank God they got to him in time. Let's hurry back and check in on him.
Right.
Elma? What is it?
Nothing. Sorry. Just a little worried about Lao. Let's get back to New LA.
Grandmaster Luxar.
I thought I told you never to disturb me in this chamber. What is it?
Sir, a message from Ga Jiarg. You'll want to see it, sir.
Counselor Luxar, this is mercenary warlord Ga Jiarg, former prince of the Kingdom of Wroth. It is with a heavy heart and deep regret that I must report to you that the Wrothian people are unable to carry out your mission to annihilate the human race. We realize this means we will no longer enjoy the benevolence of Ganglion patronage. So be it. The Wrothian people will make our way as an independent mercenary force, effective immediately. We look forward to settling our debt with you on some future battlefield. Until then...
Ga Jiarg, you traitor! I should have known those ungrateful rats would bite the hand that feeds them!
it seems Ga Jiarg has decided to go independent away from the Ganglion.
You seem to enjoy that, Prince Jiarg.
But what a shame. If only I could see the look on what that overgrown slug calls a face.
My prince, what has gotten into you?
You disapprove?
On the contrary, everyone loves a scoundrel.
Is that so? Then we're in luck. From this day forth, we are lawless vagabonds, subject to no one. What say you to that, you Wrothian scoundrels?
What a day. I netted me a whole slew of new stuff. Now let's head back. We're almost done with this chapter. Yep, we made it. But... ah, there it is.
Hey!
Let's check up on Lao.
Morning, Sleeping Beauty.
Doug? Is this the Lifehold?
New LA, buddy. Sorry, no real body just yet. They saved your men before it shut down. Too bad, huh? Better luck next time you die.
I see. Doug, it's all my fault.
Save it. Just rest. Elma?
Doug, you beat us here.
So, how's he doing?
He'll be up and around in no time. Why don't you go take a look for yourself? Say hi.
Thanks.
Doug, we need to talk. Can you spare a minute?
Of course.
It's about Lao. I have a suspicion. Well, it's more than a suspicion.
Let's hear it.
The Ganglion were struggling to retrieve that alien mech, the Vita. Lao suggested we go after it. He even planned the mission. So we extract it. And the Ganglion know exactly where it is when they come for it, with Lao's team away from guard duty.
Oh, boy.
And this last mission, he gave us coordinates for a Lifehold unit he found. Turned out to be a Ganglion ambush. It's too much to be a coincidence, Doug.
Well, what do you think, Rook? You think he's a spy?
Yeah.
Even if you're right, he saved our bacon plenty of times. We should at least give him a chance to explain himself. We owe him that much.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Great. That turned out to be messy. Really messy. Yep. We need to head to mission control and accept the flight module mission. Time to hit the skies. At least she's now at one star. Level 10, we need to complete both Manhunt and Prospective Partners. Then where do I... Where do I go now to complete that? Is it here? Flight module. Let's do it. It's time to finally put this to use. Yeah, I do apologize if it got way too long, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna take the time to grind out so I can get stronger. But in the meantime, we got a new mission. Meaning that it's finally time to soar the heavens. Be right back while I... Oh yeah, give me a second. Okay, apologies for that. Turns out in order for me to do this, I need to be solo. And also, since I mastered this class, I can now switch. I've mastered the Bastion Warrior, which means I now reached the Commando. And I need to make sure to level up these two in order for me to make sure I be ready. So let's do it. Alright, we're solo on this. A girl's wings.
So you made it. Why am I not surprised? Who else would have the stones to turn up for an experimental Skell test flight? Stones in your head, I mean. You and Doug are the only ones crazy enough to even try.
That's a horrible way to put it, Commander. I mean, sure, previous tests often involved engine explosions and lots of fire. And there was that one that went berserk and crashed itself into the sea. But that's all a perfectly natural part of the R&D process. Right?
Yeah, it's an acceptable price to pay for science.
Oh, she got you wrapped around her itty-bitty finger, don't she? Doug, too. For all his grousing, that boy just keeps coming back for more. I don't get it. Must be addicted to the rush, I suppose.
Commander, risking life and limb in the name of science is a noble cause and its own reward.
Yeah. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Lynn, why don't you walk him through it?
Right. I've been mulling over why all my flight pack designs keep blowing up. I think I've finally found the cause. Conventional skells just don't have the energy to provide enough lift. So I've taken a step back and redesigned a skell from scratch. The result is an integrated flight-capable skell system, or IFCSS for short.
Forget the stupid acronym. I financed this, and I say we're calling it a Skell Flight Module. Oh, and did I mention I also got the arms manufacturers on board to help out?
Really? You're the best, Commander!
Yeah, well, that ain't the hard part. We can't have any more failures, you hear me?
This time it's a sure thing, my friend. The two of us are taking part in development to make certain of that.
Isobe! Jajani!
Well, if the bigwigs at Sakuraba and CNC aren't worried, I guess I shouldn't be either.
Yes, although we do have a slight concern regarding a lack of materials, don't we?
How much concern we talking here?
Well, our final check turned up one significant problem.
As it stands now, our chances of success are maybe 10%, you know.
That ain't good. What if we fix this little problem?
99.9999999% success. Right, Jajani?
Yes, yes! Near perfect odds, aren't they?
Then the answer's clear. Sorry to surprise you with this, but can you go salvage the materials?
Yeah, we can handle it.
Awesome. I know you'll find them in no time.
All right then. Bring the materials back here once you round them all up. Lynn, you use this time for another final systems check. This is our last shot at it.
Understood, sir. I'm on it. I promise to get this big bucket of love into the Mirren skies before long.
Yep, a girl's wings. Thankfully, we got them both. Yeah, there's a reason I'm kind of prepared for this sort of situation. And since I have everything that I require, here, time to return them back. Guess it happened again.
The hell did you do, Lynn?
I don't know. Just give me a second. Oh! I had the amp furnace circuit in backwards. I am so sorry. I can't believe I'd do something that dumb in the final check.
Oh, you're back. I take it you managed to gather the materials? As you can see, the test flight's gonna need to be postponed. Maybe canceled entirely. Sorry for the bad news after all your hard work.
No, wait! I'll handle the repairs and resolve the final issues myself. Commander, please. I need this to work. I need to make it happen. It's the last homework assignment I'll ever have. Please, sir, let me complete it.
I understand where you're coming from, Lynn. But it's not my call. That last slip-up has the Sakuraba guys spooked. The higher-ups aren't gonna be happy unless this thing can be mass-produced.
But all my work...
The apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. Don't worry about it, fandom. I'll convince my people. I may just be a humble engineer, but I've given my life to Sakuraba. Let an old man cash in some of his favors.
Thank you, Isobe.
Well, that's one problem down. But this death trap still needs a pilot. After that little display before, I doubt anyone will be nuts enough to volunteer. You'd have to be real crazy.
Have to be really brave or really dumb. I'm both.
Thank you so much. I swear I'll make this thing work.
Now that that's settled, when can you have this bucket of bolts fixed?
I'll have it ready by tomorrow.
Alright, you've got till morning. Past that, I'll have to call it off for now. The higher-ups will want to take another long look and decide if this is still where they want to spend their money.
Understood. I won't let everyone's hard work go to waste. And I won't let down my brave test pilot either. I swear.
I only hope you know what you're doing, Lynn. For all our sakes.
It's done. I did it! I swear it's totally safe and secure this time, Commander. We dreamed of a Skell that can fly through the air, and now it's finally here!
Looks that way to me. And trust me, I looked close. This thing should work. It better work. What do you say? Ready to put your life in the hands of this thing?
Yes.
That's the spirit. Should be a hell of a view from up there. Assuming you get up there.
It'll fly, jeez. Do you trust me on this or not? Oh, come on! You're gonna go on a perfect test flight and show all these naysayers what's up.
Alright, let's get this party started. Fly her to the specified point to start. It's a spot we haven't been able to reach before now.
The perfect landing point for our test flight.
I thought so. We'll be monitoring your progress from here. Good luck.
Oh, and whatever you do, don't damage the Skell.
I think what you meant to say was come home safe.
Yeah, that's what they said. Well... Nice. Not bad so far. Not great, I made a mistake. So our objective here is to basically install a data probe in Frontier NASA Site Earth 110. Oh, now this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is what I've been waiting for. Having this means I can now finally soar the heavens above. But it also means I gotta get to work getting my hands on some better gear. So this must be the Talon Rock Summit. There it is, FN Site 110. It is done. That was basically all that was missing. And I still have to fill it here and here to complete Mirai, or rather Primordia.
I gotta say, it looked pretty fun. How did it feel?
Any problems? Tell me everything down to the tiniest detail. I need it all.
Sure, no problems.
I felt like I was flying myself, and that's just from watching you down here. You could go anywhere with that skill.
Well, in any case, you make it back to New LA in one piece, and we'll call this a success.
Just make sure to stay focused, okay? I know you'll make it home without a scratch.
That's what they all say. Alright, we should make it shortly. But seriously, never thought I'd be flying for once. Had to reach all the way to Chapter 9, and now I can finally soar the heavens. And hopefully find what we missed. Because I'm making sure my whole team heads for the heavens. So that way we can fill out the rest of the map. And hopefully come up with the perfect plan to have the strongest gear possible. Alright. That's it. Disable engines. Alright, I've made it in one piece. There you go.
Welcome back. That was one hell of a maiden flight. She passed the test. We'll get rolling on mass production ASAP.
Yes! This makes everything worth it. Sure, I put poor Doug through hell and wound up wasting some rare materials. But I had to do this. I had to make my dream a reality.
Why is this so important to you, Lily?
You know, before they died, my parents began this as an independent research project. But they passed away before they could finish the design. That's how the flight pack got started. A device that can let any Skell fly still feels like science fiction. I can't imagine what possessed them to even attempt such a thing. But I knew I had to finish what they started. I felt like I'd never be a worthy engineer if I didn't. So, I called it my last homework assignment.
Those are some big shoes to fill. You can rest assured that your folks would be proud as hell. You know that, right? You did good, kid. You too. Thanks for all your support.
You're welcome.
Damn straight. Once we get our people trained up on these, those ganglion are history. All right, enough jibber-jabber. It's time to get flying. With eyes in the sky, we'll track down that damn Lifehold core in no time.
Yes, indeed. Now we can finally reach the heavens itself. Yep, level 39. Very, very excellent. We also get a storage probe for our efforts. Anyway, that is it for this part of Xenoblade X. Next time, that's when the real fun begins. We'll be doing more affinity missions to boost things up and gank ourselves even better. As always, if you enjoy it, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. See you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. I've got work to do. A lot of work to do.